While looking back on Sister Location and the titular Funtime animatronics of the game for another theory, a thought popped up in my head about the events of Dittophobia and the experiment we see take place during the story, and how this experiment could have been conducted to further Afton's influence over the Funtimes. During Dittophobia, we see 17-year-old Rory trapped within one of the observatory rooms deep within the bowels of Circus Baby's entertainment and rental, where he has been subjected to an experimental environment for the last 10 years. This experiment has the boy constantly sprayed with gas that causes him to not only hallucinate himself as a 7-year-old, but also experience the horrifying nightmare animatronics, who are in reality costumed husks on tracks. After the generator goes out, Rory is finally released from his delusions, exploring the remnants of the underground facility, and discovers a two-way radio, where he contacts his best friend Wade. Before he can truly escape the bunker, however, a voice ends up manipulating Rory into re-entering the false house and turning back on the gas, with this voice ultimately being a recording of William Afton himself. Ultimately, the experiments themselves were created to seemingly test the fear response in those kidnapped as a whole. Throughout the series, we see various ways William has used to manipulate the spirits of his victims into doing his bidding. During the movie, we see William use both the power of the children's drawings within Freddy's as well as the Spring Bonnie suit to control the spirits, with them seeing the yellow rabbit as one of them due to the drawing on the wall depicting him in a friendly manner. It is only after Abby changes this drawing to reveal the true nature of the yellow rabbit does Afton's control over them break completely. A similar concept is shown in the books, with the spirits seeing William as their friend, with him only appearing as Spring Bonnie in their spiritual domain. After Carlton helps the children reassemble their memories, the spirits finally see Afton as the monster he is and kill him, burning him alive within a giant furnace. I believe all of this could tie into the overall purpose of the experiments in Dittophobia. With all of this in mind, my theory is that after discovering stealing Remnant from the possessed animatronics, and injecting this Remnant into his Funtime animatronics, William would have little control over the actions of the dangerous robots starting out, with them still being quite vengeful and aggressive towards not only him, but all adults alike. Seeing this, and needing to gain control over them, Afton would launch the various experiments within the observatories, with a man using these experiments to learn how to influence fear into children, which he would then use to strike fear and influence the MCI spirits into doing his bidding as a whole. This could have been what birthed the control shock modules within the facility itself and the quite painful injection strategy of the scooper, with William using them to force compliance in the animatronics in fear of being shocked or violently scooped. This newfound fear of Afton would only grow both the MCI spirits' hatred of their killer as well as their torment, and on an unrelated note, this could have also fueled the way the MCI kids see William as the monstrous yellow rabbit during Into the Pit,